Welcome to the review of Tata Curvv, the all-new Nexon's boss that Tata has introduced. This variant here is a 1.2 liter petrol engine. ये है Creative S model in pristine white color. This is the most value for money model and I'll show you why it is the most value for money model. इसके अंदर सारी आपको वो चीज़ें मिल जाती हैं that are important or that should be there without compromising on anything which is latest. Beginning with, you get a 17-inch alloy wheel, and then you just don't get this projector lamp, the fog lamps from in here. You have the projector lamps with DRL, and then you would also get the ORVMs that are automatic folding in and out, which works like this. So when you lock it, goes in, when you unlock, comes out. The best thing that we are getting here is the all new handlebars. I mean the handles. So you press here and then you open it up. This is something very unique Tata has introduced. This is my personal car. It's not a review car, and that's the reason you are seeing that red stickers on the rims. Ideally they shouldn't be there. Coming to the back side of this car, we have a huge 500 liter trunk space, as you guys must have known. Pardon me for the parts being out of here, but this belongs there and this belongs there. It's basically your storage. You can keep anything that you want here. In this Creative S model, you don't get the, what do you call it? Yeah, you know what I mean. The one that sits here. वो नहीं मिलता आपको. So that's the trunk of this car. This is the back look of the car, and this is what's very much eye-catchy. You also get the LEDs of side lights. That means the turn indicators, they're all LEDs. The brake lights, they're all LEDs. But in this Creative S model, you wouldn't get the connecting tail lamps. You would only get the one that lights up on either sides of the whole tail, which actually is pretty good because दूसरी गाड़ियों में आप क्रेटा या ऐसा किसी का कोई न्यू मॉडल लेते हो उसमें भी आपको कनेक्टिंग टेल लैम्प्स मिलता है. It doesn't make you stand out, but this one really does, क्योंकि this doesn't light up the whole way. It just is this much, और ये किसी भी गाड़ी में नहीं है. So that's something that you're getting. Moving on to the interior of this car, you get a D-cut steering wheel, and the cluster is not the one with the top model because that gets a really pretty screen. This is just a TFT screen display. I'll show you. So it's a push start. You get a key fob and then it's just a push to start. There you go. This is the light up Tata's logo. You get call answering and hanging up, the volume controls, audio system controls, and you also get the cruise control in this one, which doesn't always work. At times it works, at times it doesn't. It's just really tricky to get it going. Next thing you get is a 10-inch display. You also get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless, which none other offers in this segment. This is the display, as you can see. It's a TFT screen. There's not a lot that you can do on that display, but it does definitely show you the riding modes. At the moment it is in city. If I switch it to eco,
economy drive mode activated,
and then sports,
sport drive mode activated.
You would also get to see the trip data. So here I have my trip data. If I go to overall trip, it will show me the efficiency that I've been driving on, and the safety rating, the driving rating, etc, etc. So that's really cool. There are a lot of other features that you would get in here, and Apple CarPlay. You also get climate control. Drive Next is a really cool thing that, I just showed you. It shows you the stats of how you are going. There's an image viewer. If you connect your USB port in here, it would show you good images. Whatever you put it in. Yeah, and then you also get your voice assistant here, Tata's assistant. That's how it works.
Cancel.
You get a 6-speed gearbox. 7th is your reverse gear, which you would need to pull up. There's a little button here to put it in the reverse gear. You get a 12 volt. Hold on. Here you get a 12 volt DC charging, and then you have a normal USB port. You then have a USB Type C port, right? You get hazard indicators, the trunk opening and lock unlock here. Along with that, these are your controls for your, this is the fan control, this is the AC control. Here you go, all the controls, and these are all touch buttons. They're not like press buttons, they're touch buttons. These are the buttons that you would push up and down to adjust the fan speed. Same with the cooling. If you want cooler, it goes cooler. If you want hotter, I mean, why not? It goes hotter. So I'm gonna turn this off right now. That's it. So yeah, that's, and you get a huge, very big seating. There's a lot of leg room, there's a lot of headroom. You also get this panoramic sunroof that opens halfway. It doesn't open fully, it's kind of like a moon roof. So I'm gonna start my engine, and then this is how it would open up. Pretty cool, huh? Switch it back. Alright, in safety you get 6 airbags in the front, 1 airbag here, there's one on either side steering here, and then there's also 2 at the back. So you get 6 airbags, you get Harman Kardon music system with tweeters, and yeah, electronically adjusting ORVMs, the controls that you get here. So that's pretty much it. This is the stockest. There's no accessories in this car. You can of course get the leg guard, you can get the roof railings, you can also get a spoiler for the back, but I haven't touched any of those things yet. These are the only things that I've customized: the door guards and this guard, the leather guard. Apart from that, this is pretty much stock, and that's what you would get for a Tata Curvv Creative S petrol variant. This is the touchscreen that you get, the 10.3-inch touchscreen, and we are going to go over the features of what it offers. You get your trip. Let me show you from here. These are the applications that you would get. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, both are wireless. You got climate control, where you can increase or decrease your fan speed. Right now this is completely off. I am going to turn on my AC, and this is then how you would get to control your fan speeds, and this is where you control the temperature. You also get the options to change where you want it to flow, and it has a really cool UI that shows you from where the air is going to flow on each option that you choose. Right, and then I can just turn it off. You also have front defogger, you got a rear defogger, and then this famous option. Let me turn this off completely. There you go. That was climate control. You have drive next. Basically this shows you the stats: efficiency, driving, and safety. So this much efficient I've been over the last 60 minutes. This is my average speed. I'll show you the overall trip. This is my best trip where the efficiency was, the average speed was 10 kilometers, and average fuel efficiency, and efficient RPM band, engine idle time, etc. I'll show you a lot of stats that would help you judge how your car is doing. So that's drive next. You get an image viewer, but you would need to insert a USB for it. You have media controls. So if you don't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can also connect your iPod or get USB through the audio USB, or you can also connect any device that has Bluetooth. So not specifically you need to have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, आप Bluetooth भी कर सकते हैं. You also have the media option, but you would have to connect a USB stick for media. There's park assist that would show you the rear camera, and you can adjust how the camera shows and the level of noise you want it to generate when it does. So that's park assist. You also have, whenever you have your phone connected to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay or Bluetooth, you can answer and make calls from it. Right now I don't have my phone connected, but these are the settings. You can pair a device. There's SMS, there's SMS alert notifications. You can get a pop-up, you can get only a notification. And then you also have quick settings. Quick settings would give you the audio settings. This is the equalizer for your audio. Volume, ringtone, system voice, touch speed dependent. If you're on high speeds, the volume would be less. Low speed would be high. Let's start with the audio. You have equalizer. Balance and feedback. You can adjust where you want it and how you want it to play, wherever you want it to play. So that's how it would work. This is the second. So these are the audio settings. In driver assistance, you get parking assist tone volume, and delay timer. And the lights. You can choose to keep the approach light duration 30, 60 and 90 seconds. Basically, whenever a car approaches, if you want this to go down 30 seconds while it comes, 30 seconds before it comes, or 60 seconds. So that's what you can adjust. The DRLs, I can turn them on, I can turn them off right from here. So that was driver assistance and lights. Next thing we have radio. Who uses radio? Settings. You have audio settings. Audio settings would give you again the equalizer. It's everything at one place. You've got connectivity where you can connect to a Wi-Fi, or you always have the hotspot on because your Android Auto needs to be connected to the system via Wi-Fi, so it connects to this hotspot. That's what you get in connectivity. You've seen driver assistance. The HMI doobie is anything that you want to show as a sticker when it times out. Basically, after 30 seconds of inactivity, it would show that sticker over. You've got phone settings that you've seen. You have software update. These things are generally managed by the dealerships. You've got system updates. Now in system, you can do a factory reset if anything goes wrong. You can do a full reset that would clear everything that you have. Not the odometer, but any settings that you would have here. You can force restart whenever you see that there's any issues with any of the sensors or systems. You can just force restart it, and there's the about page. In vehicle settings, you have close and access. You can keep the auto unfold on or off. You've got lights that you just saw for the DRL and approach light. And there's voice assistant, so you can change things that you want for voice assistant. If you say "Hey Tata," it gets activated. If you want to assign, which is assigned the steering wheel button, and there's also live captions. And if you want, you can update the languages, but it doesn't. And yeah, that's pretty much it for what you get on your touchscreen system. Here's the shortcut for climate control. Here's the shortcut for audio. Here's your notifications. And this shows, again, this is fan and this is audio. This is fan and this is climate control, how cool you want your breeze to flow in. You also have a search bar where you can search for any settings that you want. It would, if you don't know where the hotspot is, you could type in hotspot and it would show you that here are the hotspot settings. So that's all that you get in this media system. We'll meet you guys in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Bye bye.